The cup for winning the Iron Games lifted on the Hogan stand for the very first time. A new competition involving 120 players from construction companies in Ireland and the UK, aimed at raising money and awareness for the most common genetic disorder in Ireland, a deadly condition if not diagnosed early, called hemochromatosis. David, you just lifted a cup here on the steps of the Hogan stand in Croke Park. What was that like for you?
Unbelievable, to be honest. It's like a dream come true. I never thought coming from Donegal I'd left the trophy down here.
And you were up there with your brother as well. That was a nice moment.
We worked together, we lived in London together, and came here and played football together too. It was good now.
And what do you think of the whole day?
It's immense. Like, every man buzzing to get on the pitch. We flew over this morning and that's all people could itching to get on here. We don't turn or on up around the top, and just people were itching just to get on the grass.
Seamus, you were here last month winning an All-Ireland in the hurling. What's it like to be here today playing the big ball?
It's great. Brilliant opportunity, I suppose, to get up here with a few lads that you're working with, day in, day out and throughout the year. And there's a few lads from the club involved with work as well, so you're up here playing with a few club mates as well, so it's really enjoyable, yeah.
What do you think of the occasion and the cause?
Look, it's for a great cause. Anytime you're doing something this big for a charity and raising this kind of awareness, it's excellent. And there's such a great turnout here today. You're meeting people that you're playing against in hurling and football over the years from all different parts of the country, and even see the likes of David Goff here refereeing games and things like that. So it's a great day for the charity.
I think it's just magical. It's phenomenal. It's beyond my wildest dreams. The last time I was in Croke Park was probably 20 or 30 years ago with a school team, and at that stage the boys used to call me Maggie the Iron Lady because I was tough, I suppose, and like Margaret Thatcher. And then I never thought that I'd now be back as the Iron Lady again today in this fantastic setting.
A good choice of venue.
Fantastic choice of venue. We've had Iron Games previously in London, in the home of GAA there, and we've had it in other places in London, but nothing beats being in Croke Park, especially being a Mayo person in Croke Park.
And how much do you think this particular occasion and venue will help to get the message out there that they're trying to get across, the awareness?
I think even as we've seen ourselves from talking to people and spectators that are coming here just to watch it, they're realising what this event is about. Even some of the tours that are walking around are asking what the event is about, and that's getting the knowledge out there, and that's all we want to do. That's what we want to come out of today, is the knowledge of hemochromatosis and what it is.
David, apparently you have this condition.
Yeah.
Could you tell us about it? How does it affect you?
Now that it's been discovered and I get my blood removed every couple of months, it doesn't affect me whatsoever. But at the start, fatigue, pains, aches, general feeling of unwell, that kind of stuff. And it lasts, for years we didn't know what was wrong, and the doctor picked it up and he done a test and he said, this is what you have. And as soon as he discovered it, everything went well. I had about a year getting blood taken off me. And ever since then, every 6 months, a couple of pints of blood, and it's all great ever since. When you find out about it and you discover it, it's easy sorted. Yeah.
So do you ever think what might have happened if you hadn't discovered it?
Well, just from other experiences, your mid-60s, you end up with liver complaints, you might get cirrhosis or cirrhosis, and then you might get heart conditions. The iron settles in your joints and in your organs, so it wouldn't have been a great finish. So yeah, I've avoided that hopefully.
It's really important. Croke Park, I know, is huge to the teams, and O'Connell's, who won the English Iron Games final, were delighted to get the chance to play over here. And I really hope that using this venue and being able to use the venue is going to help raise awareness massively on both sides of the channel, because hemochromatosis is better known in Ireland than it is in England, but it's still not well known enough that everybody realises you can be iron overloaded as well as being anaemic.
Miriam, how did the day go?
Absolutely amazing. An amazing day, brilliant weather. We couldn't have wished for a better day. All the teams played so well, and the spectators and the sponsors and everything cheered everybody on. And I want to say thank you to all of our supporters, all of our sponsors, and especially all of our players. A fantastic day. Well done, everybody. We want to see you all again next year.
So you're going to do this again here?
Well, this is the inaugural year, so we'll be back in force, we hope, next year with more players, more supporters, more teams. We'll be asking everybody and recruiting more teams over the coming months to make next year even better.
My husband actually was diagnosed too late, and then it turned out that I have hemochromatosis as well, and it's a genetic disorder. So I felt that if he had it and came from Dublin and I came from Kerry, it must be common. So it's been my obsession for the last 20 years, raising awareness of hemochromatosis.
And just finally, how much do you think today, and being at this venue and the success of today, you were lucky with the weather, but it was all great. How much do you think it'll help raise awareness for what you're trying to put out there?
I think it's huge. Conversations have really started well before today's tournament. For the last few months, almost every second person I'm speaking to knows somebody with hemochromatosis, a family member, a friend, a colleague, and it's about a conversation. We're opening up a conversation, we're raising more awareness, and we're having fun at the same time, which is the main thing.